It's going to be an action-packed series. Hopefully, this will be the first series to ever go to a Game 5 because, both teams deserve it.
I have been waiting for a Game 5 finals for a long time. So let's hope we definitely see it tonight. Lightning takes this puck right off the start here. He's going to win it. Gives it over to his buddy Squirtle. Squirtle now bounces this off the top boards. Mythic now takes it on the defensive zone. Those lovely Tiger jerseys looking beautiful out on the ice.
A little underappreciated part of ZHL is always the meta, and there have been a few name changes. Ling used to be Wow Wow Wubsy. I played a song in tribute to him from Wow Wow Wubsy earlier, and, he changed his name to now Dark Phantom. And Rush used to be, just Rush. Now he's Rush Slayer now that he's in the finals. So a little bit of mind games on both teams. Hopefully that's not going to affect too much of terms of play because they're both high quality and top tier teams.
Ooh, nice little shot there by Ling. Going to test Rush early. Thank you for that name change point out. Otherwise, I would have been completely lost on who these people are. Tanks takes a shot, or it does get blocked by the defense. Taken to the bottom wall. Tanks now looking into the center. Drives a little bit. Squirrel's going to stop him and delay. Gets it to Art. Art on the doorstep, but Lightning with a lovely strip will keep that away from his net. Squirtle chucks it forward. Tanks will intercept. Gives it up to Art. Art boosting forwards. He has a shot on Tiny, but an easy shield save. Mythic now on the defensive. Tries to play it a little bit conservative. Tanks spins inside. Boosts in. Takes the shot. Ling right there to clog the lane. Ling now with some space away from Art with a bad pass back to his defender. Could be a little nerves there kicking in. But Tiny bounces this up off the top to Ling now. Ling coming in off to the high slot. He does get stripped by the defense. Mythic will chip this forwards to Tanks. Tanks wins it back from Lightning. Can he find his buddy Art? He peels back. He gets the puck again. He boosts in. He's up close. Takes a beautiful shot. But Tiny will stick save that one in a hurry.
That's what they need to do. They need to get in the face of this Sara team. I believe this is West. Double checking. Yep, this is West. Tanks isn't usually, the best clicker on West, but, he's getting in their faces, making some real good opportunities happen. Didn't get there, but I would be surprised if they're shut out.
We'll just have to see what kind of magic we see tonight. Linking here, playing with the puck a little bit. Does get it back, gets close to the slot, but Art with a beautiful steal right there. Does lose it again to Lightning, though. Lightning, can he make some plays with his buddy Ling? No, Mythic comes back on the defensive and will quickly take that puck away. Puck is chipped forwards. Art takes it now. Can he find Tanks on the back door? He takes the shot, and Ling playing good defense there. Will give it back to his goalie, Tiny. Tiny up to Linking. Linking, a.k.a. Dark Phantom now. Tanks and Art. Can they make the magic happen? No, Lightning will stop it. Tank gets it back. Tank's still fighting for it. He's going to peel away. Lightning now. Going to the bottom. Goes inside. Misses his mark. Linking will recollect it. Gives it up to Squirtle. Squirtle trying to get it forwards. Art now will run away with it. Pretty good showing so far from both these teams, but Art gets up close. He does tweak back and forth, and that gives Linking enough time to get back to him and steal that puck. Lightning, oh, that's a bad turnover. Right to Art. Art to Tanks. Tanks in tight. He takes the shot, but Tiny, what a save.
Definitely. Great save from Tiny, keeping his team in it.
That was a very, very ballsy save, but he made it. Beautiful. Lightning now will chip this to the top. And we'll lose track of it. Looks like Tiny's coming out of his net. This could be a bad play here. Art chips it across, but no one's home for the one-timer. Oh, that could have been blooper reel material. Looks like this period will tick on down to a close with a 0-all game.
A little bit surprising. Both teams definitely got their offense going very quickly. The Tigers a little bit more than the Sara threat agents. But, I've said this all playoffs. The Tigers definitely want to get into their faces. They want to pounce and strike just like real Tigers. That's their game plan. They've been doing it. They haven't gotten a goal yet, but, they've gotten great opportunities. You just saw that one with Art passing it through the crease, and I think they're going to score this next period.
Ling King giving me a shout out. This win is for you. Ling King, he still does not have a ring, if I'm correct, unless you know more. I don't think he does have one. So this one he's definitely going to be chasing, I believe, very hardly. I know he's had some chances in the past, but never has happened for him, despite being what a phenomenal player he's always been. So, hopefully he can make it happen. Tanks, of course, on the other side. Somewhat of the same story. Squirtle will chip this to the top. Ling King goes back across the Lightning. Good grab by Lightning. Lightning, can he find his buddy Ling? He's going to be stripped by Tanks. And that will go right off the top. Ling King now. Give it back to Lightning. Lightning now. A little bit of a slower pace to start this for Sara. Somewhat surprising, I believe, for a Ling King driven offense. But Ling King's going to look for a pass there, and he does miss the mark. Looks like Tanks will now run away with it. Lots of time and space for him. He's going to go forwards with it. Art now. Stripped by Ling King. Easily done right there. That golden stick making plays all over the ice. Art now. Off the bottom. Squirtle fighting for it. Gets it inside. Ling King might have a shot coming up here. He does take a shot, but Mythic easily chops it down.
I'm surprised they didn't snipe that a little bit sooner there. Rush has been a little bit more vulnerable to snipes this season. He always says, don't snipe it at me. Maybe that's a little bit of mind games. Maybe there's some truth to it. But, Sara's just not getting the opportunities that they need to in this situation.
It's a really nice slide across by Tanks. Art getting it to Tanks, and Tiny making all the saves. Shots are 6-1. That was 3 that were farmed right off of that, if I counted correctly. Ling in tight! Missed! Oh, Mythic almost prevents the shot from coming in, but Rush does recover just in time. Good work by the goalie and the defender. Art then taking a shot. Looks like the shots are going to pick up pace here, but a 7-2 spread on the shots. Not exactly what you want if you are Sara right now, but, the score is all the same to them. Looks like Art will take it up close, and Tiny with a beautiful boost over. He will close that gap off in a hurry after a really nice attempt there by Art. Art going to get it back inside Tanks. Lightning strips. Good defense right there. Plays it to Ling. Ling looking for some real estate here up top. Will he find it? Looks back to his defender, but Mythic all over him. It's like he's one-on-oneing him all night long. Puck will get played back to Mythic. Looking for a chip pass there to Art. Art then takes a shot. Tiny will rebound it.
You mentioned the shot count a little bit earlier. I think all these players in this game, they're all veterans except for Squirtle. Squirtle being the newcomer here. But I think everyone in this game knows that the only score or the only stat that really matters is goals scored. And I think they're just going to focus on that. It's still 0-0, still anyone's game, just over halfway through this.
Art making plays in tight. Ling almost didn't make that one, but he did make the play. Keeps that shot from getting to his goalie. Squirtle then giving that one away to Mythic. Mythic will just let that play back to Rush. Gets it back. Mythic down the ice for Art. Lightning intercepts, plays it to the bottom. Squirtle will recollect it for his teammate. Looks to play it back to Tiny. Good play. Good puck movement so far from both these teams for the most part. Tanks then get it into Art. He's just going to barely miss that mark on Art. And Ling King now will recollect this puck. He's going to try to dribble it in. He's in tight. Tanks will block it. And Tanks takes it off the top wall. Ling King. And Lightning. Lightning at Ling King. That's a little bit of a tongue twister. Tanks will come in off the top wing. He does have Art. Can he find him? Tanks takes the shot. What a save by Tiny, though.
I'm not even sure that was on net. It looked like it was on post.
It snapped to his stick pretty fast. Regardless, though, Tiny's been all over the place making fantastic saves. That was tight. I would have to watch a replay on that one. But Squirtle will give it back to Tiny. And Tiny bounce passes that one out. Will not find the back of the net in this period, as we still have a 0-all game.
Yeah, very surprising. 9 shots for the Tarsonis City Tigers. Still putting on that pressure. The gas pedal is still full throttle, but nothing really coming up of it. Maybe in the back of their minds, I still think they're all mentally tough. Maybe in the back of their minds, they're seeing this and they're just not producing. So there may be a little bit of mental thing, but it's very hard to say. Both teams are still in it, and I think we're going to see an action-packed third period, just like the action-packed first 2 periods.
Oh yeah, I mean you can definitely feel the nerves in these in playoff series. You definitely feel them. Although I will say some of the passes here have been a lot crisper than what I'm usually used to in the playoffs. But the nerves are definitely in. Everybody knows that the entire season riding on the line right now. So this magical third period is where all your big players have to step up. We will see who becomes the hero tonight for game one. Tanks coming off the top wing, sends it inside. Art with a beautiful steal, but Lightning and Ling King playing a great defensive duo there. Will prevent that from getting to their goalie. Lightning now as the last man back. Good chip pass to Squirtle. Lightning then misses the puck, gets it, tries to get it to Ling King. Mythic will be stolen by Ling King, and Ling King will wrap around the goal. Tries to send it across. He gets it back, and Mythic will stop it. Mythic now bounce pass over to Tanks. Tanks stripped by Ling King, and puck will get played back to Tiny. Tiny down the ice for Squirtle. Good grab. Squirtle looking to make plays. Defense is definitely giving Squirtle a lot of room compared to everyone else on the ice. Getting a lot of room
that's
to work
the reason
with.
they won last series. Squirtle just had free reign, and he scored a couple nice goals on El Taco when people weren't looking. And, that's dangerous to do, especially when, Ling King's the main threat. But if you leave everyone else open, they get their opportunities just as much as Ling King would.
Mythic will lose that puck. Squirtle now with it. Sends it forwards to Ling King. Ling King trying to get out of the traffic. Boost forwards. Takes a weak shot. Lightning almost recollects it, but he will lose it to the boards. Mythic now with a lot of time and space as the last man back. Sends it down the pipe for Art. Art boosting in. Can he get past Squirtle? He will not. And Squirtle. Good play for the young player. Mythic off the top boards. Gets it to Art. Art misses the puck at first. He will recollect, but not in time before the defense gets there. Tanks stripped by Lightning. Lightning goes forwards. Tries to get to Ling King. He does. Slows down the play, though. The defense is back in position. Squirtle now gets it forwards to Ling King. Then to Ling. Oh, what a beautiful goal there. Ling King's going to light the net.
Here comes Ling King to say hi to us. His famous goal dance just comes to Casty's booth. Always love him. He did what they needed to do. They got to Ling King. Ling King finally had his opportunity, and now you see he's probably riding that momentum, just clicking past, maybe even scoring another face-off goal here. Not quite, but, that definitely tilts this game towards Marsara's favor.
Casting is not like riding a bike. That was probably the worst goal call that I've ever had in my career. I'd just like to apologize. That was awful. Great job by Ling King, though. That was absolutely fantastic. So, great job for him. And, minute 20 remaining. Art up tight on Tiny, but Tiny still robbing him on the goal line. He's making play after play. This kid is playing out of his mind right now. Squirtle inside for Ling King. A lot of traffic in front of the net. It will get taken away by Tanks. Tanks boosting forward, stripped by Lightning. Lightning gives it back to his defense. Gets it through a tiny gap there. Tanks playing very aggressively. He wins the puck and Tiny steals it away.
What a play. What a
Tiny,
play.
what balls on this man.
He's faced 11 shots so far, and he's still able to concentrate and do that. Probably MVP of the playoffs right now if it stays this close during the whole playoff series.
That was absolutely a really heads-up play there by Tiny. A lot of goalies might have retreated back in their shell knowing the time and the situation, but Tiny making the play there. Now we got a drive by Art and Mythic. Art back to Mythic, and there's the game-tying goal!
I don't understand what the Marsara defense was doing. You had 2 up, and you had 2 people past you. It was a straight 2-on-1. Lightning a little bit choky, especially since he's a little bit laggier on West. I don't know what they're doing. You don't do that with a minute left, or less than a minute left, and a 1-goal lead.
Oh, that one's gonna hurt for Sara. They were down on shots all game long. Got the game winner, but Art, can he find it? No. But yeah, they had the game winner in their hand, and with 20 seconds left, let that sucker slip through their clutches, and we're going to overtime in game 1. Woo!
I'm going to be honest. I didn't think we were going to go into overtime after that first goal. The way this game's been going, nobody could get past anything. Tiny with a 92% save percentage, just stopping everything, and just a split-second gap lapse on defense causes this game to be tied. And it's just, I think it's kind of sad. You can't do this in the finals. This is the finals. Just having stuff like that going in, it's not Tiny's fault. I'm completely blaming the defense. Just having stuff like that go through on your defense, I don't know if you can recover from that mentally.
You know, that's definitely a thing. When you have a lead like that and you're in a situation you should win, and you know you should have won that, especially being in the finals, that's got to take a big mental toll. If Sara somehow finds a way to win this game, big hats off to them, because that takes a lot of mental fortitude to fight back through this kind of adversity. But we are starting overtime now. Art and Linking chasing the puck. Art will win it. Chips it forwards to himself. Gets past Squirtle. Big play by Art. Art off the top wing. Will snipe it. Rebound to Tanks. And the defense will strip it away. That was a close one. Tiny then recovering this puck. We'll play it down to Lightning. Misses the mark, but Linking will recollect it. Linking looking back. He does have Lightning. Lightning. No one-timer, but it will be stripped by the defense. Tanks now.
Both teams looking like they're a little bit scrambly. You see Ling just YOLO. Both of these defense looking a little bit more shaky. Nothing really going in so far, though.
Definitely nerves will be playing at this point. Bounce past the Lightning. Squirtle fighting for it. Can't win it. Lightning now. Runs away with it. Gets it to Squirtle. Squirtle back to Lightning. Lightning chips it forwards to himself. He's battling with Art. Does win the puck cleanly. Tries to find Linking, though, and gives it away. Mythic over to Art. Art boosting forward. Stripped by Squirtle. Squirtle bounce pass out to Linking. Linking takes the snipe and rush in perfect position. Didn't even need the shield iron on that one.
I've never seen such great positioning from Rush. You know, he left a little bit of a gap short side, but he probably would have been able to close it up and just stops that shot clean cold. Doesn't even need shield, as you said.
Lightning battling with Tanks here. Definitely, I agree with you. The sloppiness of play is here. Art up close! He's going to take the shot, but Tiny easily fields that one. Not a care in the world. Squirtle taking a one-timer from deep. Rush easily will field that one.
Yeah, even with the sloppy play, Tiny just able to come in and just stop everything. 1 goal on 15 shots. That's MVP worthy.
It's doing phenomenal here. Mythic up close to Lightning. Puck will then get played over to Tanks. Tanks battling with Linking. Linking will win it. Retreats back to his goal. Gives it to his goalie, Tiny. Tiny bouncing this one long to Squirtle. Squirtle. Can he make the play? He's fighting for it, but Mythic will take it away. Bounce passes long. Linking will field this. Retreats. Does have Tanks hot on his tail. And infinite overtime never felt so good. Puck gets played back to Lightning. Slightly misses the mark. Sara will reset. Bounce pass out to Linking. Yes?
Shout out to Twitch chat. Nova saying that Tiny is going to be exhausted by game 4. At this rate, he might be exhausted by game 2.
Absolutely.
You know, just doing everything for his team so far, keeping the minutes.
That's a fully reasonable suspicion. Art taking the shot. Lightning will stop it. Puck gets played forwards. Linking versus Mythic one-on-one. Linking boosting forwards. Takes a backdoor snipe. Cheeky little shot, but Rush reads it the whole way. Tiny then fielding this puck. Gives this over to Lightning. Lightning up to Squirtle. Squirtle getting lots of time and space. Plays it to Linking, but it gets taken away. Tiny now. Just taking his time. Bounce pass. Intercepted by Tanks. Lightning. Linking. We'll lose this. Art now has it.
It did take us 11 minutes for our first goal, so I'm not going to be surprised if this goes deep. Just so deep.
Old deep overtime. Gotta love it. Squirtle now. Trying to make the moves. Spinning around. Easily loses this to Tanks. This could be a good drive here. Tanks looking for Art. He peeled back. He had the gap over to Art, but he couldn't find it in his head. Linking now, looking to Squirtle. Squirtle, high slot, takes a snipe, and Rush finds it. Linking on the doorstep, and then Rush will make another save.
What a great opportunity. I thought Ling, you know, Rush didn't have shield, but just Rush able to stand his ground against Ling. Ling really didn't have any angle to shoot, but wow, just a great save by Rush.
Linking back across. Nobody home. Great pass, though. Lightning now. Bounces this off the top over to Ling. Ling retreating. Looks over to Lightning for the one-timer. Rush very close on that one. Did not want to use his shield. Trusted his abilities. Did very good. Ling now being chased by Art. Art now wins it. Spins around. Gives it to Tanks. Tanks up tight and Tiny. Repelling all these goals. Doing a great job in net. Uh-oh. Linking misses that boost. Art now with the puck and a boost, but Squirtle coming up with a clutch steal there. And Squirtle. Can he find somebody? Can he make a play? Squirtle boosts forwards, tries to find Ling. Easily cut down by Mythic. Mythic bounce passing this off the bottom. Lightning now on his heels. Squirtle now picks it up. Gets it to Ling. Ling up tight. And Tanks will strip it away. Great defense by Blue. Lightning taking a quick shot, and Rush now will make that save. Tanks off to the races, but Squirtle will get him. Art with the puck. He's going to miss the net. That was a close one.
You know, it seems like a little bit of wariness letting in for both of these teams. You know, they're not used to more than 4 minutes at a time being this concentrated. Usually you get that 1 minute break. Not in this overtime. So I think that might come into play now that we're about 6 minutes into this overtime.
Oh, yeah, and Art had nailed that top post. He almost had it. Tanks trying to find Art. Squirtle will cut it down. And Squirtle fighting for it. Can't find his buddy Lightning. He'll have to recollect it.
Chokes everywhere in Twitch chat.
No. Linking taking a snipe. That's just a disrespectful shot in a finals to be taken on Rush, but you never know.
Could have been a self-pass.
Possibly. Art back to his buddy Mythic on the defensive. Mythic bounce pass to Tanks. Goes wide. Squirtle will pick it up. Nobody up tight on Squirtle. Art will finally come to greet him. Squirtle boosting forwards. Finds the short side snipe, but somehow that snaps to Rush's stick.
A little bit of a gap there.
The gap was
Squirtle
there.
Trying to be the hero.
Squirtle definitely saw it. I saw it too. He's doing a great job. Did not get lucky on that one, though. Lightning sees it, too. They might be getting some team discussions here. Rush leaving that short side a little bit wide. Tanks gets YOLO'd by Linking. Linking trying to fight with Mythic. Can he find his way over to Lightning? It's not going to happen. Art now. Chipping this forwards.
You know, maybe...
YOLO'd by Ling again. Ling gonna get past Mythic, but not Art.
Just back and forth in this overtime. You know, people, I'm not even sure that they're caring about defense to some extent. They just want to get the puck into offense and score that game-winning goal.
Now we got a pause here, Marker. We got some felonious activities happening. Is that what I'm hearing? Or we?
No, I think these teams just need a break.
That's true.
I mean, they've been clicking hard for, you know, like almost 8 minutes at this point. You know, I'd be taking a break too.
Absolutely.
You know, a famous banjo ball meme, when you're losing, you know, I'd pause too. All the banjo boys would get that one.
They definitely need some water, some break. But, you know, I mean, they are fighting hard. Absolutely. Doing a great job for both these teams. Gotta love finals hockey. And glad that game one today is shaping up to be something special.
And nighttime's broken again.
Squirtle boosting forwards, tries to find it. It's going to hit the post. Linking with the puck, dancing around. Sends it to Lightning, then to Squirtle, but Rush comes over and robs that goal. Squirtle intercepts Mythic. He's boosting away, trying to find Linking. It's going to go wide. What a great attempt there by Sara. All three skaters involved. That was so close. Very nifty play.
And as that happened, you know, we got our 82 viewers at this point now, you know.
Hard over to Tanks. He's going to hit the post, and then he wins game number one.
Oh my god, I thought that was going to be another choke. And, Tanks, still that resilience just takes the shot again, and he's able to win the game.
Fantastic performance there by the Tigers, who found themselves in that 1-0 hole, coming back and winning this game. Absolutely phenomenal performance there by them. Rush and friends, despite Tiny's best efforts, were able to win game number 1. What a performance. That's definitely one for the ages.
Oh, and this series is just getting started. TCT wins game 1, and there still can be upwards of 4 more games to go.
That's great. Oh no, my highlight reel not working the best. Just gonna go to a regular post game screen. I'd like to apologize. Yeah, fantastic game. That was woo.
Tiny putting in numbers, and the best defense